Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We are live. So today we have our next BA Project Insider event, and we have the series IT Manager DNA. And the topic of today's event is BA as an AI consult and creator. And I would like to pass the floor to our speakers, Dmytro and Yevhen.
Yeah, hello, dear colleagues. Yeah, welcome to our business analysis community and also our BA Project Insiders events. As usually, for you today, guys, we have very special and very cool guest. Our Yevhen Kliukin, BA Competence Manager, Geniusee, CBAP, CPOA, and other interesting certifications that Yevhen obtained during his professional life. And I believe that the main point about our special guest today related to this topic is that Yevhen just proactively implementing, because this is a process for all of us right now nowadays. The AI technologies in his practice, in practice of his company, his department, and his practice. And we also doing that. So that is why altogether we preparing for you guys during these days this special topic about the BA role vision in AI projects as a consultant, and we believe that creator of the value, creator of something interesting and something new in company life and in business overall. So before we are going to introduce a little bit more our guest, and I will pass the word to Yevhen. I just want to go through our agenda. We have I believe that very tight agenda for today, because we want to provide for you guys the best practices, the best vision as usually, and we need to cover 5 main points. So BA work specific on AI projects for sure. We're going to review together this chapter in our agenda. AI washing test, something I believe that's something new for a lot of our guys who joined us today. And of course, together we're going to define success criteria of AI usage and implementation, because this is some kind of the question that is always on the spotlight of managers, and not only. For sure, we also will speak about the data source for AI project context forming, how to do that in correct way. And finally, we're going to discuss AI POC and MVP, specifying model requirements, what is going on in that area in BA life. And don't forget that we have some kind of chat in our event on our platform, StreamYard platform, and we are community platform as well, and YouTube channel as well. So please provide your questions. Our great moderator, Volodymyr, just going to review them and provide to us during our event. So with all my pleasure, pass the word to Yevhen Kliukin. Yevhen, just maybe tell a couple of words about yourself, because I know and we know that you have very proactive position. You demonstrate very proactive position in BA community in Ukraine especially, and you have your specific Telegram channel. So pass the word to you. A couple of interesting and major accents about yourself.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Dima, for introducing me. You actually told a lot about it. So about me, I actually really, I'm working on a few directions. One of them is, of course, business analysis. I'm a business analyst in project with a lot of experience. And I also a competence manager in Geniusee. So we are working also on the building business analysis office and trying to keep in our expertise together and going. Also, I could add that I am trying to actively use different AI tools because now we are all in, like, let's say, R&D mode. Yeah, we need to. It's pretty quickly growing, changing, evolving. Yeah, and I'm trying to catch that, and sometimes sharing my thoughts in my Telegram channel that is called Eugene K. the BA. So please, if you like, welcome you to join it, and stay tuned. It's only in Ukrainian and for Ukrainians, right? So if you're the one, yeah, welcome. Or you could use a translator. Yeah, sometimes it could be really exclusive insights I provide there. Yeah, so it's pretty good. We could continue to the next slide.
Yeah, sure. I believe that
I completely agree with the thought that again, yeah, what I told, that we moving into some together with some fast river of AI. Sorry, you wanted to introduce yourself. Sorry.
Yeah, just a kind reminder.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll continue.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So, guys, first of all, thank you again for your proactive position one more time in knowledge sharing practice as well. And I believe that you guys, definitely some of you knows me very well. I'm Dmytro Lozovytskyi, Chief Business Analyst. Also, I'm playing the role, my current role is Program Manager in EPAM. And I am strongly convinced in that fact that only on the edge, we are going to create something new, something interesting, and very, very valuable for our practices. And that is why we just cooperating inside this initiative with different specialists and just providing all together the piece of knowledge and experience to you. The best one, we believe. And let's go forward and start our conversation for sure. So the first question, Yevhen, where it goes? Yep, I believe that we can provide this question to our audience. And guys, please write in chat, what do you think about the AI technologies in BA lives? And we will check your answers all together. But Yevhen, where it goes? This is the main question. Yep.
So yeah. So well, as I said, yeah, the AI race is moving and happening now. And actually, I don't want to play a futurologist to predict what will be the future of our profession, because it definitely will be something big impact on the labor market in general, like some office specialties and including IT specialists. It will be a huge restructuring of this market, but the role of BA is not that predictable, I think, than, for example, other IT specialists, and that's actually a good question. But for now, I could provide a few guesses. What it can go. So let's proceed to the next slide.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Everybody will be quiet. Well, we hope that not. Anyways, the BA as a profession, it still maybe will take its place in the future. So because actually when you're talking about generative AI, it is important for generative AI to tell it what to do. So, and if you know what to do, like to provide prompt and clear context. We'll talk about it, by the way, more today. But in general, if you provide a lot of useful and helpful information to AI, it provides you really predictable, good results. In a lot of cases, and this level of quality is growing. So it will be a really huge level of quality that actually will provide enable to provide more big products to lead to more complex tasks by AI. But the AI is a guy who is actually defines what to do, and this is pretty more complex task, because AI could like a brainstorm. They just it just could get something from its data lake, let's say, but it doesn't mean that it meets reality. And BA is a person who meets who actually tries to to bring into reality some initial ideas, thoughts, product vision and stuff. Even sometimes to define this product vision. So that's why I think the BA job could be still there. And because of this complex task of defining actually the scope for development team, for some office workers and stuff. Well, the other three parts, they are more related to the tools we already taken, we already having, they already appearing, in our reality, So one of them could be consulting, so we could actually consult on AI tools. We need to understand how do they work and what is on the market. And again, while now it's really rapidly changing, we need to actually capture this information and stick with this schedule of evolution of AI and provide the business, the users up-to-date information about it. So it could be consultancy on how the projects processes could be automated, agentized, and so on. The third one is automation engineer. So this is more about not only the consulting, but maybe doing something yourself, like creating some flows. Let's say an A10 tool that actually an A10, the tool that actually provide you ability to create automation tools. It's really helpful. It has some AI inside to help you create something really complex, but you still need to be able to understand how does it work, how it could work, and explain it to business and use the business needs to implement such automations. And you could do it yourself. So that's why it's called automation engineer. You could engineer some automations yourself without needing development team and so on. And the most advanced way it could go, at the moment is solution architect, meaning now we have this AI agent, and agentic coding, what was called vibe coding, and initially, but when you could create something with your thinking, and bringing your ideas into life with this thoughts with AI. But now it's become more advanced, and the agents are more. They could create more complex projects. So who knows, if you, for example, know what to build, and you could properly structure this knowledge and bring this knowledge to AI, it could build for you a lot of stuff. So you could become a solution architect. You could become some person that could build something yourself. You could orchestrate this agent that will build for you. So something that I am predicting now.
Yeah, exactly. Totally agree with you. In my personally, in my practice, I just faced with all four mentioned roles. Yes, for sure. And all together during our event today, when we are going to review this topic step by step, we will provide some kind of conclusions. This is a little spoiler at the end of this event for you guys. So who is BA in AI era? And let's check. I believe that let's check the chat where everything is goes. Yep. So do we have any kind of interesting comments or answers there?
Well, the most interesting about everybody will be fired.
not really.
Actually, the competition will definitely grow. So that's a fair comment. Some of decrease it could be possible at some moment of time. So and that's why to be more competitive, you actually we should try to keep up with this AI evolving technology, and lead with that.
Okay, that's great. That was a great, I believe, joke, and at the same time, it's not a joke. Yep, but the reason to think about our professional development definitely. And because AI just provided the huge impact on industry development and strategy overall. So let's talk. Let's go forward. So guys, BA could play in the different roles with AI tech usage. And let's find out what is going on when we just need to talk about the BA's work specific on AI projects. So I believe that the answer is on the screen, but Yevhen, just please comment the most interesting points from in your opinion in that list?
Mm-hmm. So from my side, yeah, we actually will go through each of these bullet points in each separate slide. But in general, yeah, I would like to say that we're still discussing the work of BA here in this reality. And some of the elements of BA job will be still there. You still need to work on the client's input, or your business owner's input, and you still need to provide valuable results that could be requirements or recommendations of improvement of the processes, solutions, and so on. So
I heard very interesting word in your phrase, recommendations. Exactly. So that is why we have one more specific point at the end of this list: support dev process and AI tech usage overall. So guys, also you need to think about this point as a future consultant role of BA in AI tech. All the things should be used. Yep, we believe with Yevhen that all these things should be used by in your practice, guys, as some kind of checklist. And you going to review this point. We're going to review this point step by step. So first and very popular thing in every BA's work, understanding the needs, especially the business needs. What is the main highlights here for our colleagues?
So the final, the most of the highlight here is like surprise, surprise. We need to start with clients' understanding of their needs. Like we still need to ask this why question. It's still ordinary for the BA job, and it's still a BA job, and in AI era nothing changes because we need to understand why do we need an AI in each company, process, and stuff. We'll talk about it more deeply, but a lot of companies, they actually want to have AI, but they don't know actually if it's really needed. And actually, this is something we should clarify and discover with them. So we need to define the user groups for who will be using this AI, the goals, pains, context of use, exploring processes, workflows, and understanding how it could be improved in general, and we'll think if AI fits to this.
Exactly. So guys, when you see this list on the screen, when you're just reviewing this list on the screen, you need to divide, we believe, that list in two big parts, these 4 points. Three first points. This is a pretty standard thing that every BA just doing the project. But the last one, as Yevhen mentioned, also related to the AI tech, not only usage, but capabilities, that understanding the capabilities that AI tech just going to bring for your projects. So this is a separate and some kind of new point in everyday activities in everyday activities related to the task of BA's task, understand the business needs or needs at the project. I believe that we can go forward with the next point, validation that AI as a solution. Something interesting here also we have for you. And Yevhen, what do you think about the second and the last point in that list?
So again, the validating, again, the why question is still there. And to more decompose it, to understand what we are talking about, first of all, we need to maybe understand, is the problem predictive, generative, or rules-based? So what this Strikadiri is all about is actually, that we are trying to predict something, to generate some information strictly based on some past data, or like current state of the system or current state of like sales, hiring and stuff. So we could plan resources, for example, about hiring and so on. So it could be like BI systems that could actually provide us some additional insights on it. Generative, I think, is pretty understand. So we want to create some artifact or content or knowledge from this data. So we could generate it. Maybe even if it's a code, but again, it's related to so popular generative systems and agents right now. And rules-based, this is something that lives for, I don't know, decades or or even more, like the systems that were initially created, and they just do some strict and straightforward job, like if else or some formula based stuff. So we need to understand if what we have, how this need is defined. We need to compare AI usage and traditional automation. So again, could we close this problem with BI system, with rule-based system, or with artificial intelligence? It could be generative or other else. Define intelligent behavior is needed. Again, some similar. Assess competitive and interesting examples. Sometimes it is even easier to take a look what maybe other companies have already approached. The solving of its problem with AI. Maybe they have some results or something. So you could explore that or explore how the mechanisms. Actually, what mechanisms did they use? And you could propose a solution AI analysis. I know you had some point on this,
Yeah, sure. I just want to spotlight this last point for our colleagues, because proposed solution AI analysis, it means a lot in on the stage of the validation. AI as a solution. Because in our regular BA practice, more and more we can find the cases when we just formed and proposed some kind of solution with AI tech or without AI tech. It doesn't matter right now, but a lot of things just could be double checked or double validated with AI analysis. I mean, the good choice of the solution, that were proposed, is the solution is well dressed, I believe, for specific business of our client. Does this solution or does the proposed solution have some kind of bottlenecks potential, and maybe some bottlenecks from tech perspective, from organization perspective, weren't highlighted for the client, and so on. So this is some kind of new direction how the AI technologies could be used by business analysts to validate already created solutions. That is really interesting point, because it seems like that AI just becoming a real partner in brainstorming process or brainstorming solution process at all. And think about that, guys, and maybe just analyze your practice. And if you have such cases, please highlight that in the chat. So I believe that we made all needed actions here on that slide, and we shift to the next interesting thing. As for me, for example, till some moment of time, I didn't know about the AI washing test, and I know that Yevhen, you just using that very proactive manner during your work. So, what is the AI washing test?
So AI washing test. So as its definition, it's the act of calling something AI when it's not. So it's actually some more standard automation. So maybe some primitive logic that is not we are expecting as to call as AI, right? That is could be considering the current capabilities and technology development. So I could provide some brief examples for like, I don't know, for my life, like when I, for example, when I buy a TV, I actually, it says it was in last year, so it was said that it has an AI. So when I explored it, I understood that they use AI for image quality, like improvement. But actually it works the same way as it was like the year or 2 years before, because I had previous TV, and it works the same way actually. And I'm asking myself, like, why does it call it AI? Like it's like the same. So and actually this works not only with the typical, like consumers like me and you, it also work with the businesses. Business actually want to have AI. They feel in this trend. Everyone is saying AI, and they want to implement AI into their products. So or call it at least AI some way. Of course, if they come to us, to IT service companies, they software development companies, they asking like, hey, we need to implement some AI to our product. And we start talking with them. We still have some challenges to understanding if it's really AI needed there. So we are trying to explore the problem again as on the previous steps, and sometimes we achieving that AI maybe is not needed. And it's really important because for the client to bring them the value, actually to explain them, so you could do that with simple rule-based system, because if you're using AI, first of all, you will pay more, because AI usage, in terms of cost, it's tens or sometimes hundreds times more expensive than using just cloud processing with rule-based system, And the second part is that there are risks, Sometimes, again, AI is actually about predictability. It doesn't guarantee like 100% result, because it gathers like tokens. It provides you similar results, but sometimes there could be some glitches, and hallucinations in the end. And actually, when you could use rule-based system where it's critical, you maybe not rely to the AI to using that instead. So sometimes it's not smarter to use AI than traditional systems. So, and this is what we are trying to explore, and to understand: do they really need AI, or do they just want to? We could actually call it. I'm like saying, you could call it AI, guys, but we will do it like this way because it could be more efficient, for you. So
exactly. Because business is always business. Totally agree with you, and we need to provide not only the modern trends to our clients, but the best solution could place in the traditional, could be found in traditional directions. And the main choice for business is to choose the most rational solution, guys. So if this solution will be connected with AI, that's great. If the solution won't be connected with AI, that's also great, because in any kind of case, the proposed solution should be the most rational for business and should maximize the value that this solution should bring to the company. And we have some kind of examples. I believe we shouldn't comment all of them, but what can you say about the first and the last case here?
So are we asking audience now?
Guys, please please just comment that. And Yevhen, if you want to highlight something, you're very welcome.
Let's try to guess. Just give 10 seconds. So case 1 and case 4. So you see case 1 is about customer support chatbot. And case 4 is like a little bit more long read. So it's about financial service that want to summarize new legal regulations into short bullet points and so on. For internal compliance purposes. And they both trying to consider generative AI use. So what are your thoughts?
Guys, please provide your answers.
Okay, we have answers with some delay, so it's okay. We will try to actually provide our thoughts on that. So
let's do that.
On the customer support chatbot, well, it's actually a pretty common use case for using AI, and I believe it's really recommended to use AI here, because it actually helps you to define the pattern recognition, to understand what actually end customer wants for you, what is their mood, what are they saying, what are they because sometimes people are rephrasing, and for rule-based system, that, for example, catching some keywords in search in databases, sometimes it could be tricky. And also, again, if you want to provide value as a more personalized experience, AI could be more warm into that. It could provide you more warm and human-like answers. you really could set it up. And yeah, so that's why AI is considered to be recommended here. On case 4, it actually could be 50-50 because, well, it's actually could be, we could use AI here, but the problem is that actually we, let me think, actually, we could like generate the first drafts of this regulation, but they still need to be, let's say, checked, yeah, for hallucinations, yeah, by real people. So we could actually try to semi-automate it, yeah, so provide these regulations and use real human in the loop, yeah, let's say, to work on that. Maybe in the future it could be switched to AI, but again, we're still not safe on the hallucination, and we still need to have some real examples of it. So we could try AI, but again, be careful, yeah, because again, it's regulations, yeah, and it's really important to get a right answer. And again, the problem of legal usage of AI, by the way, it's that documentation is laying in different spaces, yeah, of the database, because there are different legal acts, yeah. So, and sometimes AI cannot perceive correctly this context, yeah. We need to, maybe in the future we'll define some sequences, but again, actually we had like some related project to this legal stuff, and actually it doesn't work great. Well, at that moment, of course, maybe now it's improved, but again, that's why actually law guys, they are learning 5 years in the universities to understand which regulation acts and documents exist, yeah, and how to operate with them. And sometimes it could be really tricky. Sometimes it could be collisions, and AI just gets them and provides them. So we could try with AI, yeah, but be sure that we need to use some humans to validate them.
Exactly. So that is why our recommendations before you're going to provide the AI wash and test in your specific projects, just thinking about all kind of risks that connected with AI usage tech in specific project, for specific project in specific domain. So please do that. Just brainstorm these things with your team or just related people who are responsible for potential solution vision creation, and defining the strategy for this or that project, and just thinking outside the box about the AI usage in that context. That step we highlighted for you guys because very often on practice, some BAs, just could skip this step. And when the project will start, or after the start of the project, when some efforts were provided and by team, by BA, they just could find out that was not a rational solution at all. So please do this step to ensure or save yourself as a business analyst to think a little bit more about the AI usage or possibilities of AI usage of the projects. So do we have any answers in chat? Let's check. Yevhen?
Yeah, actually, pretty few ones. Thank you, by the way. So on case 2, somebody wrote that might get customers angry by redirecting wrong place. Yeah, it's good, and actually it's better to build some deterministic system to route them, yeah, considering the complaints, if they have a categories, for example, if the form, yes, we could just update the form with right categories and route them with just rule-based system, yeah, to the right specialists. Yeah, so you don't need, again, make AI thinking on where to route them and stuff. It will be more expensive. Sometimes it could be wrong, yeah. So when you will need to a lot of invest to the support of this, yeah, and deal with these failures. And
exactly,
yeah. On the first. On the fourth course, yeah, it's very sensitive. Advisors shall be informed that the latest regulation not covered by AI advising system. We could actually try to use some search-based summarization. Yes, which is not AI, could be AI could be omitted there. Yeah, so again, I guess case, I really agree that case 4 is really risky for AI, and we could again involve people and maybe provide some summarization based on the search, not the AI, because search technology is pretty also advanced. You have to use that.
Awesome. We have very experienced audience, I believe. So thank you very much, guys.
Really, thank you guys
answers.
for being active.
Let's go forward.
Okay.
Establish a success criteria. Oh my God, this is a whole other question for every time when we are going to speak about the BA's work and also AI usage as well. And here, guys, we have some kind of things related to the just regular process of establishing success criteria. Define product level metrics. As you know, we always doing that. And we have some more specific point that related to define AI specific metrics. This is some kind of new highlight in BA's practice. And for sure that all of these metrics should be measurable, relevant, and valuable to the business strategy implementation, because everything in business just looking in one direction and going forward to just make the strategy as reality, as a new reality for the business to earn the money. So that is why the metrics or success criteria question is really, really important for us, because it's a compass. This is a compass that check, are we going in the right direction? And in that compass, we have one more point for us, define AI specific metrics. I know that Yevhen preparing for you guys product level metrics. So Yevhen?
But this is pretty typical, and it's still there. You should understand how is your product by success. You cannot just say it's successful because it has AI. It's successful because it generates revenue, or customers staying there like with retention rate, or they are satisfied, and so on. So I hope this could be like separate topic, of course, but in
just
general,
a kind reminder. Just a kind
reminder. You could start with this one. This is exactly what Dima said, about this is the North Star, the compass, for the business, to understand if they're successful or not with this product, including if it's using AI or not.
And this one is very specific, so please comment on that.
This infographics actually shows the AI-specific metrics. So you could actually measure the quality of AI usage. There are a lot of metrics there, and I think each of them could be explored specifically for the context of the project you have. I know, for example, the accuracy, precision, recall, it should be related to the projects, related to some detection and correctness of this detection. For example, we worked on some project with computer vision, and for us it was really important if we detect it was related with people behavior. It was really important to detect if we defined the correct people behavior in some public space, and it was like a business model, because if this AI was succeed with this one, it has high accuracy, or at least, like, again, we provided specific thresholds, so if AI achieves these specific thresholds, we could say that this result is acceptable, and this could be sold to the client. This model, this whole product could be sold successfully to the client. So it means it works better, for example, if a human will try to detect this specific behavior, something like this. And there could be other metrics, again, for example, task success rate. I guess it's by the way, it's really important metric for the agents that do some task. So you provide them some input, and they succeed with this one, and they successfully complete the task without errors, without asking additional questions. But again, it's no usually have time to ask questions, because it's agent, it should work autonomously. So that's why we all should to consider these factors while we're developing such functionality, when we're developing requirements for such functionality, and we need to actually have its again its compass, its threshold that could be acceptable. So this task will be succeeded for 90% if it does it so great. It's a good and valuable product that will bring money. If it's not, well, we should do something with that. Or we should like pivot to some other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We have the very, very old, I believe, the proverb in the business area. Just the numbers are not lying. Yep. So always, guys, we need to be oriented on some kind of metrics of our efficiency. So that is why we have key 3 words here that you need to connect in your consciousness, in your conscious with AI also. So quality, value, and efficiency. This is a key accents and highlights for you. And metrics, just metrics could be different, as Yevhen mentioned. It depends on the specific of AI usage and implementation in the project. Let's go forward, I believe. Yep. The next point that we need to cover together is define source data. And here we have only 5 points that should be taken in account as a checklist for you guys. So align data with the business objectives. We talked about that. Map available data sources. Interesting point. Access data quality and stability. Prepare data for AI usage. This is crucial point for us. Some kind of new point in our activities, BA activities, and address governance and risks. So, Yevhen, please highlight the main accents here from your side.
I think it sounds pretty explanatory. So the first we need to understand what data is relevant to our business objective we want to achieve. So for example, if it's customer support, again, what it could be needed information from the library, like some guides or maybe some instructions, internal instructions we could provide to AI to work with that and provide the questions based on them. So and speaking about the map available data sources, so we need to find them, we need to map them properly. We need to by the way, I think I could add here, like we have this MCP technology that helps us to integrate with AI like pretty seamlessly with this data or other systems. So we also need to set it up, and there's a moment that we need to work on that, considering the mapping too. Also we need to because it dictates us how we should actually connect to this service. Of course, assess data quality and suitability. It's really important, because we could find the sources, but if the data is skewed, if there are some gaps into that, it will actually impact to the quality. So you'll be asking yourself why it doesn't work, but if you haven't looked into this data, and its quality, so it won't be working. And you could define, what is wrong is the data. It could be too late for that. So it is good to evaluate this data before to do it yourself, or maybe to find experts like owners of this data, so they could guarantee that it's good, or maybe there's somebody needs to be transformed to make it more quality, or for example remove some outliers, something like this. So you should work on this quality and suitability. Preparing data for AI users. This point so is more for MCP service and other stuff that could be relevant. There's specifics that you could discuss with data engineers, and address governance risk. Of course, there's a compliance part of it. So what data you could use, what you could not use. What could be what data could be harmful, or maybe not relevant, or maybe confidential. Again, everything should be assessed. Considering this data sources. Before putting them into context.
Exactly, and I just want to add to the 4th point: prepare data for AI usage. That, guys, please remember that we have very very simple rule in AI tech usage: garbage in, garbage out. It means that quality of the data is a key successor. For our AI tech usage in our project, and any of them. So that is why we need to be very careful with that point, and we need to ensure that the data has needed parameter or just align with the needed parameters of their quality, and you need to define the parameters of the data quality, and maybe by yourself, maybe in connection with other specialists, data engineers, data analysts, and so on. So I believe that we can highlight the next points for our colleagues. Yep.
Yeah.
So build the context. Very, very, very interesting thing related to some kind of specific activities. Yevhen?
So the context actually, again, there are two key things for success of well, maybe a little bit more, but there are two main things for the basics of successful AI product, or I know even some chatbot, or whether it's some content creation tools or other tools. I know requirements creation tools, by the way, this could be relevant to our job. So it is, first of all, it's prompt. It's actually the instructions for the chat, or again, if tool, no matter how you're using it. And the other is the context. So the context is not just data. It's actually the knowledge for your AI tool. So what differs data from the knowledge? It's actually the structure of this data. So the level of access to this data. The additional, the something that could be used for additional instructions to access this data. And as you see, we have this items here, like defining context layers, defining RAG strategy, which is really basic again for the context building, how you uploading the data, how you chunking it how to optimize the search within this data. This is engineering of guardrails. So actually it's about what whether you for example you could, it depends on the project. Actually there could be some like input guardrails, so they're preventing from some inappropriate prompts for this data, or something that person should ask but could ask, but it's not relevant to provide this data. So could block it on the input. Or for example for the output guardrails that provides, for example, again, some information that is not appropriate to view for this person, to show for this person, to retrieve this person. It also could relate to some ethics. For example, it could be related for religions. I know. We actually also had these projects, for example, in the Middle East, and actually it was we discussed a lot of stuff on the what should be provided and what should be not. So it works at the level of instructions, but a lot of stuff, if it is better actually to remove something or maybe add something to context, specifically, so it could look to these instructions, and like saying and providing this output to the end user. So this is about guardrails. And controlling output structure, again, could be related to prompt engineering, but context could relate also to they could provide some already structured documents, for example, uploaded to the data lake, to the context lake. And failure handling, again, if something that is not in the context, how you actually approach it. So if something is not in our database, so it prevents AI from hallucination.
Very, very good. I believe cool points that also should be taken in practice by our colleagues. And we're going forward with the next point. I believe define AI POC and MVP. Very interesting thing. And main or key highlights here are the next, that focus on learning, not scaling. This is a crucially important point. And why? Because we need to provide the quality before we go into be scaled. Before we are going to work with a bigger scale. And that is a really important thing, especially for AI tech usage, when our BAs, when our managers, when our project teams are working under pressure, under client pressure, because everything is going with the highest pace of the work and some kind of changes in our industry, and we need to keep this high pace of the work and changes implementation on our projects. And in that context, we can say that the models or just AI tech that are going to be used on the project, they should be polished on the small scale before where they are going to the bigger one, because this prevent the mistakes and fails. Am I right, Yevhen?
Yeah, and it's really important to focus on the validation of the idea and technical feasibility in AI tools. What I'm saying about, like, even if you like what the difference, like, for POC, yeah, what we are, for example, you could use, yeah, we don't need to think about UI a lot. We don't need to think about I don't know, creating a website, creating something, I don't know, like window shopping, like I mean like sorry, like it's we don't need to create something beautiful, yeah, for it.
Yeah,
we don't need to even sometimes create a UI. Yeah, some of the prototypes, they could be shown like right in the Python IDE. Yeah, you could just run it. You could say like your customer, okay, here we're uploading some file here, and here you could summarize it, or for example, we could generate some content of the data you provided to us. Yeah, if you just click this button, and if the client could see just the result, yeah, just what they asked for initially, it's really enough. Yeah, so I recommend to squeeze the scope, yeah, as much as possible, but to the valuable one. Yeah, so this is something that actually will be fast, yeah, to develop, to show, and actually it helps client to client or sponsor to understand whether to move further or not. Yeah, to validate his initial idea of using AI. So, and of course, after, yeah, it could be scaled. Of course, we could think about the process. Well, when we're talking about MVP, yeah, it's maybe more about how to deliver it to customer. Maybe there could be some UI or process of onboarding, yeah, some small thing. But again, yeah, don't try to build a spaceship. Yeah, so this rules actually works for non-AI tools and for AI tools especially, but just for AI, again, it's a focus on what AI result they could provide. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe that I can add here also some interesting statistical information that, guys, based on, for example, my personal practice during the last years, what I see the tendency that you need to reserve some kind of extra time for POC stage if we are going to talk about the full-scale AI tech usage on the project. Because you always could find something unexpected during the solution implementation and so on. And you need to reserve this time to just, again, confirm the hypothesis that you just created or implemented. So think about that POC phase with AI tech could be a little bit longer than expected. But for some cases, at the same time, this POC stage could be shorter. It depends on the project specific. And I believe that we need to just go to the next question, specify the requirements. Very, very common thing for every BA, but what do we have here?
So when we specify in the requirements, we could use the same format. For example, user story, acceptance criteria, or use case descriptions. Yeah, so it still works the same, and it works good. Yeah, again, because we want to actually specify for the system what we expect from them. And these formats are they will be like, I know, they are eternal, yeah, for our work. However, yeah, there's a little specifics about it. Yeah, so we could actually define, yeah, for example, AI prompts and business. Sorry, we could actually integrate the business rules and acceptance criteria, for example, to AI prompts. Also, it could be generated to context engineering. Yeah, sometimes we could provide requirements to the context development. Yes, we could say like which data do we have and how to actually use it, how to retrieve it. Yeah, it could be some specifics, but in general, that's pretty enough to understand. The more questions how, yeah, here you are asking, of course, is better. Yes, so you could cover all the major cases, of, for example, for AI prompts and some exception edge cases related to the to what we discussed about the guardrails, or maybe other traditional behaviors that could be handled. Maybe some cases when you pass the flow to the human, like in support, or for example, if you you still could provide some functionality to implement human in the loop, for example, to approve some content, so generate the content for you, but you still need a person who approve it, so you still understand if it's appropriate or not, so something like this. And that still could be described in the requirements, how the system should behave.
And for you guys, we just prepared some kind of recommended popular prompt structures from PMI structure, because this is very cool source for all of us. You can see the link. You can see PMI authority here. So RTF format and create format. I know that or maybe some of you just already use these prompt structures in your practice, but a couple of words here related to the RTF format. You can use this format, guys, for easygoing tasks, just to find something just to investigate something in not complex manner. But for create format, you're going to use to deep dive in some kind of complex investigations, because if you just analyze the structure of this prompts, type of prompts, you can see an answer why. So one more practical piece of advice for you guys today. And I believe this is a last slide from us related to the tools, AI tools. And I just have one interesting comment here. I know that we discussed it previously with Yevhen, but guys, what do you think? The question, what do you think? How many AI tools do we have just right now in worldwide scale? Your assumptions, please just type your guesses in the chat. And I believe that the main authority sources are on the screen. Yevhen, what do you want to add here?
I just wanted to, on this slide, I just wanted to list, the tools I used. I'm actively actually using, now we have one of them. So, the most of them, of course, is the chats. So still there, especially if you have the corporate ones, you're lucky people. I think every organization should has at least chat functionality. So you could already boost your productivity. We have some prompts or gems or custom GPTs, also it could be good to use Perplexity tools like Perplexity or Notebook LM, which are pretty powerful, especially the last one, pretty powerful for researching the information. Plus Notebook LM, just organize it. It's pretty cool. So if you need, for example, if I need to quickly learn some new skill, or new knowledge, I'm just type into Notebook LM, and it helps me to quickly define this topic, creates me like 7-8 minutes video for exploring it, and it's what works really great, because before I don't know, I'm trying to use to buy some Udemy course or something like this. It's also pretty quick, but again, Notebook LM, it's like tens, hundreds times quicker, faster,
much faster.
Automation tools, it's really important to take a look at these ones, because they was there before AI actually, but they are now allowing to involve AI in some automated workflows. So you could not only automate but also agentize these processes by passing them by creating multi-step actually processes that already works. It's not just diagrams, they're visual, but they something that could work and perform your routine task. So N10 makes appear. Also, we are using, for example, Google App Scripts. If you have Google ecosystems, so they have their all functionality. Maybe Microsoft has their own, I just don't know it. So, but if you have these automation tools in your workspaces, it's I highly recommend to use them to automate some tasks for you, because it's pretty easy. And again, sometimes You don't need to AI for that. Yeah, it could be rule-based. Yeah, for example, I have this rule-based without AI automation. If I have a new email with specific topic, I just get informed on it on Slack because I rarely read an email. So it really helps me. Yeah, so already, but it doesn't need an AI. But I used AI to create the script because I actually don't know a lot script language. I actually never used script language before AI appeared. Yeah, so AI really helps to build you some system. And that's why we're coming to this next item, coding agents. So this is really perspective now. It's really powerful, to create not only just some simple scripts, but also some tools, prototypes that are more powerful than just Figma design. So you could create something clickable already. You could, by the way, also create, if you are using Figma MCP, discover this topic, guys. But you could create living software from the Figma. I'm not telling you to create software instead of developers. But if you, for example, want to demonstrate something to clients and it will be clickable. They could already interact with them. On some basic level, you could already create it with these agents. So like a Claude Code or Codex app.
Exactly.
I passed it to you about this variety of tools.
And do we have an answer in chat? How many systems do we have right now? Some guesses?
Lovable, I agree.
Okay, guys, more than 580 systems that we know about them. They were presented somehow to the in public. In public space. So you can imagine that the potential of the industry overall. So this potential looks like an ocean. Or I believe that space, also could be compared with. So let's go. I believe that let's go forward to the last question before we are finishing our event. So Yevhen, what do you think about the BA roles in the future related to AI tech? What kind of role BA will play, in your opinion, for sure?
So as we chat in the beginning, guys, if you missed it, you could rewind to this one, to the first part of our meeting. But I'm still between this roles, like solution architect, AI consultant, automation engineer, and traditional BA, because it's still there. I think it really depends on the company you're working at, because now they're split in like AI native companies, not AI native companies. Some they just need to automation, so need to just to help with a legacy code. So it really depends on the context. You cannot say what role be specifically, but I'm still recommend you to keep the core BA knowledge, but watching and trying working with these tools, especially in corporate context, not only just working like playing with them, but trying to create in some automated flows or building some small solutions on them, like just to improve your life, first of all, professional life, and of course to recommend something to client, because more knowledge and experience you have with you could bring it to your clients and create more value to your clients.
Exactly.
Now it's the best.
Completely agree, and very good comment about the context for guys who are working as a BAs. And I believe that, in my opinion, if we are choosing from this mentioned 4 roles, I believe that classic BA role will be shift to the consultant role and maybe AI architect role as well. For some projects, BA will play the consultant role, definitely, and proactively using the AI tech for that. And I believe that more interesting role is AI architect role, because in that case, business analyst should just expand his knowledge, I believe, dramatically, and classical BA, and understand not only the AI technologies, but all other things related to the architecture in tech, and not in tech, also in business as well, and how he will perform this task with the help of AI tech. Yeah, thank you very much, Yevhen, for such productive discussion. I think that we are done for today. And guys, don't forget to subscribe on social media channels of Yevhen, on Global BA Community social media channels that you can see on the screen. And I believe that we wish you a great week. And a little spoiler from us, this is the first event in the series of events that are connected with AI tech usage. So please just monitor the announcements from Global BA Community on our social media pages, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Yevhen.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yep. See
Thank
you.
you, Dima, for hosting. Yep.